Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nishat Tasnim. My student ID is 21125371160. Today, I'm going to discuss about the overview of Bangladesh Bank's last monetary policy. Let's begin with the summary of the monetary policy. The monetary policy for fiscal year 2023 was formulated in June 2022 to contain the inflationary pressure mainly owing to pandemic-associated expansionary fiscal and monetary policies amid Russia-Ukraine war-induced supply-side disruption while supporting the investment and employment-generating activities in the country. The policy aims to manage liquidity in the financial system and maintain exchange rate stability amid global economic uncertainties. Key objectives include controlling inflation rate, supporting the government's economic recovery initiatives, and ensuring that the financial system remains resilient. Now, let's discuss about the significant changes compared to the last policy. Compared to the previous monetary policy, the current declaration includes several noticeable changes, like interest rate adjustment. The policy introduced slight adjustment to the policy rates, reflecting a cautious approach to controlling inflation without hindering growth. Liquidity management. Enhanced measures for liquidity management has been introduced to counteract inflationary pressure while ensuring adequate credit flow to productive sector. Focus on financial inclusion. There's an increased emphasis on promoting financial inclusion and access to credit to SMEs. That means small medium enterprises, which was less pronounced in the prior policy. Targeting inflation. The inflation has been adjusted, indicating a more aggressive stance towards managing inflation compared to the last policy period. Now, let's move to the next topic. Tools used by Bangladesh Bank. Bangladesh Bank employs various monetary policy tools to implement its strategies, including repo and reverse repo rates. Those are used to control the money supply and influence short-term interest rates. Cash reverse ratio CRR adjustments to CRR can influence the amount of fund that banks are required to hold in reserve as well as impacting their lending capacity. Open market operations OMO, buying or selling government securities in the market to manage liquidity and establish interest rate. Liquidity support, providing short-term loan to banks to ensure they maintain adequate liquidity. Now, let's move to the last topic, suggested policy reform. As we can see, the inflation rate is increasing day by day. Now, the inflation rate should be the first priority to reform the policy by focusing on bank rate policy, open market policy, reserve rate variation policy, and refrain from printing money. Bank rate policy. To control the loan supply rate of the economy, Bangladesh Bank should increase the bank rate to prevent or decrease the excessive money supply in the economy. Open market policy. Bangladesh Bank should sell more securities among the people of the economy as the excessive money supply can be held by the central bank. Now, reserve rate variation policy. By increasing the CRR, cash reserve requirement or ratio, central bank can reduce the loan ability of commercial banks, which will decrease the excessive money supply. Refrain from printing money. If the foreign reserve of the economy don't increase, then the central bank should refrain the printing excessive money. Thank you so much everyone for listening to me passionately.